Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. First down, nothing, opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. On first down, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Man, who the fuck is that boy? Big as hell. And look like a linebacker.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On second down.
I missed that.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
The ball carrier.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
And 10. At the 20-yard
stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Shotgun now for Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
You better be afraid.
Oh, no.
Lost the football, and it's
Oh, no.
And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
from the shotgun.
Oh my God, I missed the tackles. Oh, good tackle.
Couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
1 yard line.
First and goal at the 1. They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback, trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
The score, Jets 7, Dolphins nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is Jakeem Grant. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others.
Listen, oh my God, keep them feet in, bro.
But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Back to the air.
Oh,
second
down
down,
it.
it's Murray.
Oh, I'm fucking up.
All
Alright, now I gotta turn it up.
6 and a Jet touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass, ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
Here's second and 7 now from the 28. Play action. Now it's Murray. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
Fuck. Ah, some bullshit.
Picked off at the 40. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Intercepted.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Brings up second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Oh, no.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a big play that time by the Jets. 34 yards. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another first and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the
A
play.
line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They run the counter. Gibson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Let's go.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. This will be, 38 yards out. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, that was dangerous.
Murray's pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked.
Williams.
But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
Thus far,
and 10
they have been
at
able to move the line of
25-yard
scrimmage
line.
very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Going deep here for Parker. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Murray's pass.
Picked up by the
Lamp
USC man, Adoree Jackson. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
Man, J-Law putting bad juju on me, bro.
Because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd
The
and
last
8.
run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get down 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll complete this to Gibson. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Ball carrier.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up 1st downs. A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson.
Oh, no.
This forward only to about the 42-yard
Look at
line.
my linebacker.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. This is
Fuck.
inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
I'm back, Steve.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down
24.
pat. And I just remember as a
Dolphins,
player,
nothing.
when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And some room to work. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned.
Oh, catch that shit, Devontae.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It leads
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. He's going to take off with it. He finds some open field here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. The scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Dolphins 8.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes escaping the pressure right, and an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Yeah, he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Lock that.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Now, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. This is Breida on the draw. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Just like that. Just like that. High five.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
How do you see that
corner?
corner?
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
They'll take over.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Hey, 15. Check. Check hot route. Attack.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson, he'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. The return man is Grant. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Murray now on 1st down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Murray now. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
35-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Murray. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
and you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get
Good shit. I don't
He's
want about
taken
it.
down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check 55, Mike.
Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
1st down, New York.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
A gain of
Now
12.
this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Aaron Donald. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
8-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle.
Good.
And that will swell the lead to 16. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Operating from the gun, Murray. On the right side, open is Gesicki. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 76 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special.
Damn, let me get a block.
In today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. On first down.
Oh, how you not tackle him, Shaq Lawson?
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Christian Wilkins on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Murray. It's complete to Parker, left side.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Throwing on first down is Murray. They'll set up a screen for Breida. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray going deep here for Parker. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up
this defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Murray. That'll be complete to Breida. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray.
Oh, let's keep that block.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Murray. And it's caught.
Oh no.
And they will
Oh, that's
eventually
okay.
get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh my God! Catch that ball.
It's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield,
caught his death
but it'll be
face.
2nd and goal.
Check, crunch. Check. Let's go.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Damn, I'm fucking up.
Nothing but
Fucking
the screen that
oh, that
time.
damn.
Now it's 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Man up, D.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Back to throw, Mahomes. And he'll let this one go deep.
Pick that. Pick that shit off, bro. What is you doing?
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
This is taken at about the 14. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
That's a tough game, man. Tough game.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Throw left.
Oh, let's go.
Complete. That's Parker. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager,
Hey,
get out of the lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counter.
Oh, this is taken in.
Bam,
It's
down.
complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. To throw is Mahomes, being chased out left.
Ooh, pick that off.
Onto it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Oh my God, bro. How you let that up?
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And able to get this down inside the 15,
It's a tough one.
either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check 3.
Back to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh my God, bro.
With 11 seconds remaining now. Antonio Gibson, the intended.
Oh my God. Let's get it.
It's third.
Tough one, man. It's a good ass game.
Completion. They'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is
4th and game. Let's see.
7 seconds remaining.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 4th down.
Down 4 late. Gotta go for it here on 4th down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7
Hold up.
seconds.
I ain't like that look. Let's see what he has to line up in real quick. Still running back.
Let's go down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
53 is the mic.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Pick that. Let's drop. Let's go, nigga. Oh my God, bro. What a fucking game. Let's fucking go.
Such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Final score, Dolphins
A
34.
great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games